sees it so he can stay on the field.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive there is incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think.
And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
It really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
First down, Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let me get that.
Picks off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them.
That's caught inside the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 55 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run here with Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
You got Zeke.
Well, that was a
Zeke
quick
Elliott over there,
drive.
man.
They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch the breath.
Make you want it so smooth, too.
When we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play. Resulted in pay dirt.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Oh, no. What the fuck going on? Yeah, get him, bro.
Mahomes will try again on second down. And going deep for Hill.
Don't throw that motherfucker. I know what you want.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will.
They got passed on him.
Well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his teammate Marcus Peters. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Snead's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
21 yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to be
okay, I got to get that stick skills, the running skills back
no
down.
Gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Big tries.
Inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
7 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson buying time. And he will score. Touchdown.
I think I got my swagger back.
Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Did you see D-Nab double pump that dunk he did? Oh my God, the nigga was in the air for a good 5 seconds.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
Oh, come on,
and his throw's going to be incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for.
Yeah, season starts, so there could be some patching to this
guy. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
It'll make you feel good.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw.
We here.
The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on fourth and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Damn.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Ravens 28, Chiefs nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And going deep for Hill. And his pass is
told this nigga all
for the
game,
fourth
bro.
time today. Picked off here by Jimmy
Tell
Smith.
you he ain't gonna catch the rock.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
28-0. Hey, bro, I'm ready to play Call of Duty, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin
Hey, them
this
Yeezys
drive.
comfortable
And
to you
that
too?
first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency,
He's over pick
something
6
sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Exactly. Clamped up.
Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of
Watch he
bounds.
call. He gonna say, man, watch him. I'm gonna get the hang of it, but my connection is
Receivers,
missing.
especially the little guys like we're watching here, they're just quicker than
Watch.
fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
I mean, you only beat me
and they
by
catch a lot of
28, but
footballs, as we just saw there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
you think he can
mark him at
score?
the 5. A good pickup there, 26
Pick this shit
yards.
right off.
And again, it's Mahomes. This offense can certainly move. Diving for the end zone.
What'd I
The
tell you?
ball's knocked out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the
Clark.
ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place.
I
on a given
hate
play.
that.
Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
What score in that game?
And a Raven first down.
Yo, what? Oh, okay.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. This one complete.
Big trust.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside.
And they got them
45.
catching a lot more balls on here.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Down to
They'll
safety.
fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
I see you. Wide open.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
Bring that back one
And
time.
past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Baltimore.
Oh, you better back your ass up. Nigga, that's Hollywood.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Ooh, okay, that was nice. Snagged that hoe.
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive.
Come on,
Complete
Jimmy,
over the
crunch
middle.
that nigga.
And they work this
Better hold on to that, though,
field
Tyreek.
across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ooh, okay. He's trying to call it now.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15
He moving
yards
the rock,
on the
he just
play,
can't score.
first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a first and 10.
Pick.
And now here is another
5
interception.
interceptions.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
By the Ravens.
The line of scrimmage, the 15.
Keep throwing too
It's
much,
first
but
and
knowing
10.
that you're playing the Ravens, come on, man.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it's going to be second down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Man, I would have played at baseball too.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that. And it's second down.
Oh my God, he's killing them, bro.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Tired and all.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Man, I can't wait to hear what he say after the game.
Now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught.
Oh, that didn't even let me jump.
A big play there. Mahomes to Watkins. 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That nigga Pat hot, too.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back.
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill is the fastest NFL player ever,
Tucker
bro.
now to add the point after.
He got his shit picked off and hawked him down and almost stopped him from scoring.
To extend the lead.
35. Chiefs, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense
Man.
following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around
That
where he
man,
would have
speed
been had he
will be a
gone down
problem.
to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Eat him up.
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it
Pick.
fly. And some room to work. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. CD, this defense, man,
He making this too
at this rate,
easy.
they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
At the 28-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
42-0.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you,